The day has come and I am headed to Vegas to see my family. This is going to be one of my first videos regarding the Aria buffet. It was the first night we landed and everybody wanted to go here. There's my family. Alright, so I just landed into Vegas and I'm eating at the Aria buffet. I think it's just called a buffet, but it's inside the Aria hotel. So this is like a fettuccine with shrimp in here, scampi. It's good. The pasta is a little overcooked, but it's good. Like the flavor wise. And I apologize if I look terrible. I slept through most of the plane ride. I mean, it's a buffet. Most of the time, pasta is going to be overcooked, especially because it's been sitting for a while. So this is the spinach artichoke dip. And honestly, you guys probably don't know this, but I have a weakness for spinach artichoke dip. I have to get it whenever I go to any restaurant that serves it. And this is extremely watery. This is not going to be a creamy one, okay? The only thing good about this is the cheese on top, which is not melted. If you come to Aria, skip the spinach artichoke dip. It's very watery. Thank you. Hey, the lobster, the crab legs were really disappointing.
It's sad.
They were so small.
Yeah, and it's all cut up into pieces.
Now it is Thursday night, so I'm wondering why, but at Aria here, their crab legs are very tiny. Like Chinese buffet tiny. They were very, very tiny. It was very disappointing considering it's a Vegas buffet. So just consider that. Alright, this is their encrusted salmon. It looked really good, so I had to get it. Ooh, and there's like a cream sauce in here. The salmon, the crusted, salted crusted salmon is really good. Dude, I can eat all of this. Alright, next up, I'm not gonna lie. Visually, I'm very, very disappointed. This is supposed to be paella. And it doesn't look anything like what paella should look like. So let's give it a shot. Skip the paella. Do not come here for the paella. It's heavily seasoned, but I feel like it's not with the right seasoning. There's a lot of turmeric in here. I can taste a lot of turmeric. And I think that's how they got the yellow. I don't taste a lot of saffron in the paella, which I understand it's a buffet. They're probably not going to use a whole lot of it, if any. It's very salty though. The rice is overcooked. I make paella at home. It is seafood flavored though. Alright, so this is just their mussels. I wanted to try them to see what kind of seasoning it is. These are pretty good. They're creamy, and there's actually crab meat mixed into the sauce. So the mussel dish next to the paella is really good. Alright, so what I have here is au jus. I'm going to get some au jus to eat with some steak. So, thank you. This is the steak. And the au jus is really hot.
The one that I haven't satisfied about is
The steak is really tender. I have to show it to you guys. steak is really good. Their steak is good. So they have some roasted potatoes. They're good. There's a little bit of a light seasoning on the outside, so it's not heavily crusted where it's super salty. It's actually really good. Their mac and cheese looks super creamy. This is better than Velveeta. It's very creamy, it's not overcooked. So I have a barbacoa burrito here. You basically can make your own. I put some pico de gallo in here as well. I'm gonna try and open it without it going everywhere. But the barbacoa meat, it does look really, really good. This is really good. The taco's really good. It is a little on the salty side though, but it's great flavor, great seasoning. So they actually make the naan bread, and this is going to be some of the lamb curry that they have. It's basically roasted peanuts with lamb.
These cups are so shiny and cute. I just want to take them.
The lamb is very
What do you think?
very salty. I feel like everything here is very heavily seasoned.
But now, like, people go be like,
Some things were perfect.
This was close as good as it was before.
This is the chicken curry.
I don't mind walking.
From here to north,
Chicken curry is seasoned very well. It's delicious. The lamb,
Is it 30-minute walk?
I don't know if it's because it's kind of old or something, but it's very salty.
well, I mean, we can.
You know that point where it gets bitter because it's so salty? The naan bread though, can't go wrong. It's delicious. So this is their pho, and I forgot chopsticks, so I'm gonna eat with a fork. Now, the one thing they don't have is they don't have hoisin, so there wasn't any hoisin to eat with this.
There's a peanut butter one.
Squeeze my lemon. And the only meat they give you is this one thin slice here, which I believe is ribeye. This is not bad.
Have we gone to it? No. That one's even bigger than this one. We don't know what to eat. Oh, dang. Is this the food selection better and bigger?
It's not bad.
Bigger, better.
Some hoisin would definitely make it really good. It's not like amazing pho. Like you couldn't choose how much meat or types of meat you wanted, but for a simple, very simple, small one bite scoops, this will do. So this is going to be their pork. I think it's supposed to be like a tonkatsu ramen. They do put 2 pieces of shrimp in here, and then this is going to be the fish cakes. I did put a little bit of pepper in here, so let's see. I wonder what the broth's gonna taste like. The broth is very salty. No. No. Skip the ramen. It's super, super salty. So the ramen is gross. Don't eat it. Sesame seed balls. Well, obviously these are one of my favorites. I believe it's filled with mung bean. I can kind of see it. I mean, you can't have a bad sesame seed ball. Like, there's just no such thing. I always open it and I scrape out the center because I don't like to eat it.
Like the food is like,
This is just good. So this is some kind of chicken from the Chinese area. I don't know what kind it is, but I'm gonna try the broth. It was good. This has a texture of it being boiled though. Keep that in mind. This is like instant pot, pressure cooked. Really good. It's seasoned well. It's salty and it's savory. It reminds me almost of like a hot pot type of, okay, not the hot pot with soups. But you know, like when you go to Chinese restaurants and you order a hot pot, it normally has like tendon in there and like beef, you know? That's what it tastes like.
my favorite is
This is really good.
the ribs.
You come to Aria, get this chicken here. It's really good. Dude, this is good. Wanna try it?
The adobe chicken.
It's chicken. Alright.
Do you like the seafood?
So, their fried rice looks very disappointing. The number one thing I really don't like is that they cook their fried rice with Chinese sausages. I don't like to eat Chinese sausages. There's a lot of people who love them. I personally don't. So I'm just gonna not eat it. The Chinese sausage is such a pungent flavor that it's gonna permeate the rice. This doesn't even look like fried rice. So this just tastes very salty, like straight soy sauce and salt. There is no real flavor. The rice is mushy. I mean, you can kind of tell just looking at the grains. The rice is very overcooked already. It doesn't have this rice here. It has the texture of you made fresh hot rice and then you fried it really quick into fried rice. Traditionally, I prefer my fried rice to be old rice. Like you make it the night before or something and you put it in the fridge and then you fry that. So this is now overcooked because it's so mushy I don't want to eat it. The next thing is going to be the lo mein, which I'm really afraid of as well because the lo mein looks terrible. But you know, we're going to try it because looks could be deceiving. This is the worst lo mein ever. It's just salt. It is just salt, you guys. So overall, I think that Aria, when I first looked into the buffet, it seemed really small. I'm not gonna lie, it looked really small. But then as I was going around filming all the foods, they had a huge variety. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was, just from when I first looked at it. Like I wasn't impressed when I just first walked in and looked around. It's not an impressive buffet for Las Vegas, but overall, I think that they have really good variety. The Chinese food here, or the Asian food, I'm sorry, skip it. The pho was decent, but it could be that it was compared to the rest of the Asian food. The seafood was not that impressive either. So I was very surprised because Aria was kind of listed as right underneath Bacchanal, which we're going to go to. So So I was very surprised at how the buffet turned out to be. And maybe it's because it's almost closing time. But I feel like the food is fresh, but there were a lot of things that are overcooked, oversalted. And my favorites would definitely be, I'm not a huge dessert person, so my favorites would definitely be their meat. They have like this Carvery area where it's just nothing but a bunch of meat. That is phenomenal. And I'm trying to think about the other foods, but that was kind of like my only favorite. I like the mac and cheese, you know, but that's like so simple. It's mac and cheese. But I mean, the crab legs were very tiny, so it was kind of disappointing. Aria, I would say it's like a 3 out of 5 star from my own opinion and my own experience. Alright, so what did you think of Aria?
Amazing.
Maestro!
Okay. I think the dessert is really, really good. What do you think? The salmon was okay. The seafood, not too much variety, but there's enough seafood here. I would say, I don't know, I'm all about the dessert, so I think the dessert and the pizzas were really good. But that's about it.
I would say I'm very disappointed. The food was served cold or lukewarm. The dessert was hit and miss. I would say half of the dessert was really good, and then the other half was kind of disappointing. But for the most part, I would never come again.
Okay, I think this buffet was overrated. Their dessert is good, but then everything else, their selection's not that great. Maybe there's sushi, but it could be fresh. But yeah.
It was alright. For $40 per person, I think it could have been better. Like the selection wasn't bad.
What was your favorite?
That wide. Their beef steak. Yeah, that was good.
And you guys tell me, what did you guys think of the buffet? Like, what was your favorite? Name one thing that was your favorite here.
Probably the poke bowl.
What?
Probably the poke bowl.
Oh, the poke bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I would say the poke bowl too. Like, the buffet is good. It has a lot of good, different type of variety of food, but it would be kind of super expensive for just one person. But I think the best food would be the poke bowl.
What did you guys think overall? Was it good? Would you come back?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Would you come back?
Maybe not. It might be too expensive.